This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? Yeah. Okay, so my name is Jyoti Prakash. Okay, so I'll be covering your Selenium part from today. Okay, so I hope your Java is completed, everyone's.
Yes,
Okay, so how comfortable are you now in Java?
not much.
Forgot everything.
Okay. So see, I guess everyone are working in manual, I guess. So that's why you want to switch into automation. Is that the
Uh,
case?
no, I have UFT and trying to
Okay, yeah.
pursue the Selenium as well.
Okay. Priyanka, how about you?
Hello. I don't work. I was working as a software developer long back, 5 years back in
Okay.
.NET. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
trying to establish my career again.
Okay, look
Okay.
like she's BB script as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So from development, you want to come into testing now?
Yeah, because it's a long gap.
Okay.
.NET still has a good demand in the market.
It
Yeah,
does.
exactly. It have a good demand, but we don't have the resources only. That's the problem.
Yeah, so
No, we
if
don't.
you,
Python is in demand, .NET is in demand, Ruby is in demand, but we don't have the resources. That's the main problem.
yeah,
Okay.
it
So
is.
everywhere, only the one technology is going on in Java. Okay. All the institutes will be covering Java, Java, and Java. Okay, if we give on training only on Java, then only Java resources will be, in market. So other resources, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm planning for Python as well. That's in my
The,
bucket.
yeah, the Python you can learn. Python actually, requirements are coming.
Yeah, because it's not too old. Like it's kind of new language, but it's already in the third position in the rank.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, by the way, I have a request since the
Yeah.
classes are being late night in the US.
Okay.
So I wouldn't ask to bring the class forward, but we will appreciate if you come in um, on time. And if you need to finish, like you can finish 10 minutes early, that's fine. But it's for East Coast, it's like already 10 p.m. and by the time the class will be end at 11.
Okay, it's around 10 p.m. now. Anyways, uh, okay. The thing is like, I was about to tell you that please join the session after 5 minutes because before your class, I have one more class going on.
Okay, we didn't know that.
Okay, okay, that's the problem. That's why I joined late today.
Yeah,
5 minutes
but
back.
if you have some sort of situation, you can let us know ahead of the time. Like if you shoot an email and we would know that okay, we are joining five
No,
minutes
no,
late.
no. See. That's why I'm being very transparent now only. So you can join after 5 minutes. Okay. I don't know about the timings and all because you'll be belonging from different time zones. So if your timing is 7 or 10 or 8 o'clock, so you please join after 5 minutes. 8, 5, 10, 5. Okay. After 5 minutes of your scheduled timing, we'll start the session because by the time I complete their class, close the session, and start your session, it will become 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, if you want to, change your timings, then in that case you have to wait. You have to wait for another around 20 days so that we can switch your timings back to, at least prepone it to 1 hour.
Okay, I'm fine with
Uh,
it. But
how can we do that change our timing? Like
No, no,
go
no,
in a
you have to
different
wait.
group?
No, 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 you have to wait for the other batch to get completed.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
will
I
be
think
helpful for us
yeah,
here in East
I
Coast.
Yeah, I think I would rather do that. I would join the other group then.
No,
I
no,
So
think it's the
other,
same group,
no, it's
but after 20 days, we will move it 1 hour ahead or before.
before,
Okay.
not ahead.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because
So,
the other batch that I'm taking before you, it's around like 30-40% is completed. Okay, so another 50% I'll complete it within, this thing, within this 20 days.
okay,
So
okay, let's
maybe,
do that.
okay, maybe you just wait for another 15 to 20 days so that I can switch your timing to that place. Okay, replace that timing.
How how long is this whole course?
It will take 30-35 days. That's it. 35 class, man, max. Anyone in a hurry to complete the course? Because see,
Ev-
end of the day, because why I don't want you people to be in a hurry is, see, don't learn anything in a hurry. Okay, now even if it takes 45 days also for me, it's fine. But end of the day, I want you to understand everything. Okay,
correct.
so that post 45 days, I should not see any doubts in your minds. Okay, before going for an interview, that what might be the answer of this? I've not studied that. That should not come. Okay, if you tell me to complete within 20 days also, I'll complete it. But the output from your side should also come. If your output is zero, then there is no point completing it within 20 days or 30 days. Okay, but if the
Okay,
output is coming, okay, if the output is coming, if I'm taking 45 days, 50 days, then that's more than enough for me.
Okay,
Okay.
so here is one concern that I do have. It's not only
Okay.
about me. From my understanding, it could be all of us, all the students that in the group. So since most of us doesn't have that much Java knowledge, and we have been gone through the Java, but we are working at the meantime as well, and we didn't get enough chance to do the practice, and it's not easy to keep in all the syntax or the logics to keep in the mind. So in this case, like if we come encounter some issues like forgetting some sort of the inheritance process or some of the rules or some of the syntax, how would you resolve this? Are you going to be able to like give us like maybe like you giving the not going to the deep, but you are going over it, like
On a
going
high
through.
level, I'll tell you. Okay, don't worry about the Java part. So whatever concepts of Java we need is in Selenium, I'll be covering that also.
Okay,
Okay, I'll
cool.
tell you which concepts of Java we are using, how we are using it. Okay, and I don't want you people to be super good in Java. Okay, even if you are not super good, even if you are not that much thorough, also that's fine. But you should understand what I'm writing. That's more than enough I want. Okay, it's not like I'm writing anything and you are not able to understand anything. Okay, now some 50% knowledge I want for your Java. That's it. I don't want 100% also. Okay, 50% if I'm writing anything, if you are understanding, okay, this is what he's writing, then that's more than enough for me. You'll easily understand Selenium. Okay, now
Okay.
Java programming is different, Selenium programming is different. We are just using the concepts of Java in Selenium. We are not using the Java coding in Selenium. Selenium coding will be completely different.
Let me
Only
ask you
the
a silly
coding of
question.
Java. Okay.
What's the difference between Java and JavaScripting?
See, Java is nothing but a programming language.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give you a simple example. Whereas this JavaScript is a scripting language that we have. Okay, let's take on this thing. Let's say I have this username text field. Then now let's say I want to develop this. Now the customer has told, okay, I want this text field to work in this way. It should accept, let's say, 1 to 10 characters. That now to develop this particular web element, okay, we call this as a web element.
Mm-hmm.
Why web element? Because this is a element which is present in the web page. Now to develop this web element, we take the help of our scripting language. Okay, your HTML is there, your CSS is there, your JS is there, your JavaScript is there. Done. But to write this logic or to give this logic to this web element, we take the help of a programming language. It can be Java, it can be Python, it can be .NET, anything. This is the difference between a scripting language and programming language. Now, programming language is used to give the logic part. Scripting language is used to develop the web elements that you see usually. Okay, the text fields, the radio buttons, the checkboxes, the simple buttons, the links, the colors that you see. Okay, all those are developed using scripting language. But the logic behind that, we call that logics as developed using this programming languages.
Okay. Uh, yeah, this is more likely about the elements related, but my
Exactly.
question was like, that's really nice to know that I didn't know that much details, being honest. But I have a question like, is there a huge difference in the way of writing between the JavaScript and Java?
See, JavaScript, I don't know, but the syntax will change for sure. The syntax
Okay,
that you use in Java will be completely different in JavaScript.
okay,
The syntax will be different. Maybe the lines of code will get reduced. Frameworks will be different.
okay.
And the
Thank you.
methods will be different.
So to write Selenium script, which one do we use, JavaScript or Java?
See, JavaScript also we can use. See, Selenium can be integrated with any of these programming languages. Okay,
You can,
but as we are trained with in Java, then we are going to use Java only. Okay, but Selenium can be used with your Python also, can be used with your JavaScript also, Java also, Ruby also, Perl also, PHP also, C Sharp also it can be used. Any
yeah.
programming language can be used. But as we are trained in Java, then we'll focus on the Java part. Done. Okay. So I'll tell you what basic concepts of Java will use in Selenium so that you'll make yourself prepared for that. Done. Now, first thing is looping and conditional statements. Okay. Now I want you people to be good in for loop and to be good in if else conditions. That's it. I should think that okay, you understand what I'm writing in that for loop. That's it. Done. Next. Oops concept we will be covering. Now inside oops, I'll tell you what concepts we are covering. Definitely we are going to cover these classes and objects. We are going to cover polymorphism in Selenium. We are going to cover encapsulation and we are going to cover inheritance. That's it. Okay, the abstraction concept we don't use. Done. Next concept, exception handling mechanism. How to handle an exception if you're getting or if you get. Okay, now this one you can use your try catch block. Okay, if you know try catch block you can use, or else you can use the throws keyword. Whatever is needed you can use. Okay, it's not mandatory that every time you have to use this try catch. If you want to use throws also, that's fine in Selenium. Next we'll see is our thread class. Then now inside thread class we'll see only one method. that is your sleep method. Okay, only one method we'll be covering in Selenium is sleep method of thread class. Done. And finally your collection concept. Done. Now collection, I want you people to be good in your list. Now to be specific, in list you have to be good in array list, or else you should have an understanding of array list. That's it. Okay, now these are the topics that we'll be covering in Selenium. Now, apart from that, here I will cover everything. Your constructor will be coming, your methods will be there, static and non-static members, how to access the static, how to access the non-static members of a class. Then your interfaces will be covered. Okay, your upcasting will be covered. These all will be covered inside this groups only. Done. These are the topics that we are going to cover inside Selenium. Done. I hope all the Java things are done.
So this sleep method is the substitute of the wait statement, right? Wait method.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that means I'll make the execution stop for some period of time. Okay. I'll make Selenium to sleep for some period of time. I'll tell you why we do that also. Done. So these are the topics that we'll be covering from day 1 till day number 40 or 35, whatever it is. Okay. So these are the concepts of Java that we'll be covering.
So I think in the OOPS concept, I will have little hiccups.
It's fine. Nothing you'll find. Okay. You'll find it very easy. Okay, Selenium is very easy. Selenium is easier than your manual also. Selenium is easier than your Java also. Okay. If you have understood, okay, what is polymorphism, then you can relate it in Selenium also. Okay, but you should now come across with that relation. Okay. That relation also you should understand. If you are not able to understand that relation, then it will be difficult for me to understand, to make you understand. Okay. Again, I need to go back to your Java concept. Okay. So
So
that thing I'll help you out.
when you say relation, what relation are we talking in here?
Relation in the sense how the Selenium example is related with your Java example that you have discussed.
Okay.
Or okay, this is how you have to make the relation. Now Java relation, some examples you have been given. Okay. Okay. So whomsoever taught you Java, he would have given you some topics or some examples of polymorphism. Now, let's say my polymorphism technique example will be different. Now, you should make a connection. Okay, this example what I am giving was related to that example what he gave. Okay, now if you get that connection or if you get that relation once, then you can easily understand that.
Okay. Self-analyzing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Done. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards we'll start. Okay, so this is what I'm going to cover. And do you want me to write down the syllabus of Selenium?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
please.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
The installation part also will cover tomorrow,
Hmm.
or you
Installation
can.
will do. Now,
Okay.
1 2 days it will go for theory part. We'll learn about what is Selenium, when this Selenium was introduced, what are the flavors of Selenium. So 2 days it will take for the theory part. Third day onwards we'll start. I'll show you installation and all. See, nothing is there in installation. Okay, your JDK is installed in your system, everyone's.
Yes.
Okay, so only thing I need is that Selenium file. That's it. We are not going to do any kind of installation. Only thing I need is your Eclipse must be working, your JDK must be working. That's it.
Okay.
Drop down list.
What is the number 8? Handling
Handling pop-ups.
pop-up.
Pop-up. Yeah. Done. So we usually get different types of pop-ups like file upload, file download, hidden division, alert confirmation, calendar pop-up. So child
Hmm.
browser pop-up is also there. So we'll see how to handle those different types of pop-ups. Done. Now this is what your Selenium is all about. Okay, let's enter index contents of your Selenium syllabus. Okay, how to handle auto suggestions, how to handle drop down list, how to handle the mouse operations. Okay, page object model we'll see. And now from 9 onwards it will be important. Okay,
So look like you are going to cover GitHub integration as well.
yeah,
Is
GitHub
it like
I'll show you how to push the code from Eclipse to GitHub. Okay, in Eclipse your codes will be written. How to
uh
push your codes from your Eclipse to the GitHub. That's it.
so it's only about how to push it, not the how to integrate with the GitHub, correct?
No. Only pushing.
Okay. And what is Mobbin used for?
Maven, see, now if I tell you, you'll not understand.
Just
Okay,
overview.
it's a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool. Okay, it's a dependency tool that we use for something. Okay,
Okay, I
something
got
I'll tell you.
I know what it is now. Thank you.
Okay, because if I tell you that, you'll not understand what exactly these things are. Okay, now to overcome this previous problem, now we are going for Maven. Now we do create a Maven project. Dependencies, all the dependency code will add in a bomb.xml file and all. So those things I'll tell.
Why
And
do we need to push the codes into GitHub?
see, your system might get crashed today. Today you have written let's say 20 script. Tomorrow you are coming, your system is gone. Now you are not able to retrieve those codes back. So it's better you store it in a centralized place. Okay, now
Okay,
instead of storing it in
storage.
Drive, we store it in a GitHub. Okay, now all the project specific codes will be stored in a repository. So that repository that we use is GitHub. Now this is not the only repository available. We have so many other repositories also. SVN is there, Bitbucket is there. So many are there. Okay, it depends what your organization is following.
Then BST is in there.
Yeah, so many are there.
Then is version 1. I have used the BSTN and the BSTS and the version 1.
Uh-huh.
GitHub as well.
Previous.
Sorry.
Jenkins used to deploy the code into Selenium. Is that, or am I wrong?
No, it's like let's say I want to execute some script late night. Done. Now let's say I want to execute my script at night, late night, let's say 11:30. Now to execute that script, someone has to be physically present. Yes or no? Now who will wait till 11:30? Now what I will do? All the path of my project I will give it inside Jenkins, and I'll tell Jenkins Whenever 11:30 comes, you start the execution process. So it will automatically start the execution. I'll do the scheduling and I'll inform Jenkins that okay, this is the path where the script is present. You take the script from this path and you start the execution process at this particular time. So whenever that time will come, it will automatically go to that path, take out all the script, and it will start execution. So this is why we use Jenkins.
So it's only used for a scheduler, nothing else?
Nothing else. Scheduling only.
Okay.
So you should hear about this Jenkins in the industry as a build trigger tool as well. So it's
Exactly. Exactly.
same concept.
Exactly. Nowadays everyone is using Jenkins. Okay.
Yeah, it
Then
is.
it will show you the result also. It will show you the result. Evening, like, right, night in the night you run it. Morning you see the result. That's fine. Who will wait for the results to keep on executing? You have to be physically present. No need to do that. Okay. Once you leave the
So
office, run it and you go. Morning you come and see what's the result.
it's more likely like the shell script in
Yeah, you can
UFT.
say that. Yeah. Yeah.
And how about the test NG? Is it a framework?
It's a kind of a framework only. Okay,
Okay.
let's say I have multiple test cases.
Hmm.
Okay, now in manually you are writing test cases. Now let's say you are assigned with 10 test cases. Now 10 test cases, I don't want to run it individually. Okay, I want to execute one after another or parallel or as a group. So for that purpose, we use testng. Instead of individually running the script, I will execute it one after another. One script executes, start the execution of another script automatically. Okay, for that reason we use testng.
Okay, so you need to call out the scripts in the test ng file.
Hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
We have a file testng.xml file.
Yeah, I have seen that having trouble with that because nothing going in my head right now.
Okay. See, by the time I complete this ninth and tenth, now you'll feel like okay, I know everything in Selenium.
So there is a team that working in India under me, which has API automation using the Postman and the
Okay.
Selenium. So that's the reason like I'm
Uh-huh.
bit of dizzy right now, like how the things are integrated and what's the process. And even the tester was asking me that, okay, what's the process? I can break it down by like I can give him the direction, but when he comes to the Selenium perspective, I'm done. I
Mhm.
said, look, I don't have that much.
Okay.
So, you guys do the project also?
Project, I don't know whether it's conducted or not. Just have a discussion with Satya because I never take the automation project classes. Maybe some other trainers will be there.
So, but it
Uh,
is covered, right?
It should have it should be covered. Just discuss with Satya.
Yeah, what I understood at beginning of the class that, however, because was explaining, so there would be a test, which this test will be including the Java Selenium plus project. So there should be a project which we need to work on and we need to complete it.
And also they told
Mhm.
about the mock interviews and all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no mock interviews. Yeah.
Okay, Java mock is done.
No, we because was telling us that what kind of question could be asked as he was going over the Java concepts.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't like we did not have the dedicated uh, mock class.
See, it's not like only if we take the mock, then only you'll get to know, okay, this is what. Okay, see, within now 1 hour or 2 hours, even if I ask you a question, it won't be of any use until and unless you practice.
Yeah, but it gives some confidence, right?
Exactly.
So I think it will be better to do the mock test after the Selenium because as we are working on the Selenium, we'll have better like understanding on the Java and the Selenium process, and it will be better for us to answer the question, and we will be able to analyze the situation. Okay, how they are related to each other. So
Then we'll
for
do that.
mock,
No issues.
yeah, for mock, I will prepare that one end of the course.
But end of the course means by taking a week break and studying and
No.
then giving a mock, or immediately the next day. Once I
Uh,
complete the that
yeah,
is
it
so
will be
you'll be
fine.
good.
It will be fine. Like
Yeah.
day after your
What
class.
week
Because
break is that?
you need,
Actually,
that's what I was saying now. See, immediately if I take the mock, you might not answer everything. Okay, if you're not able to answer, then there is no point taking the mock.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you
here,
just get to know about the questions. Okay, this is what questions might be asked, but the output from you people will be zero. Okay,
Yeah,
or
the
else you
week
can take a
one week of preparation. Yeah.
preparation is definitely needed, because I hope you people don't get time to read. Okay, 1 hour you'll have a no discussion and that's it. I guess you people are very busy. Okay,
last week that
most of you will be working. Okay, morning till evening you'll be working, and evening late night you'll be attending the classes. Okay, so in that busy schedule, reading, it'll be, quite hectic. Because this is
so
what problem I have seen from last almost like from the day I started training. Okay, everyone will say, okay, we'll study, but end of the day, the time or the effort they put into Selenium or Java or into manual testing will be, around 50% or 60%. They can't dedicate entire 3 hours, 4 hours continuous. And that too, some of you will be having kids and all. You have to take care of your kids. So again, that constraint will come.
so one thing I'll request
Yeah.
that try to assign us the homework almost every
The
day, at
homework,
least 10 minutes.
homework I'll be giving. Okay, don't worry about the homework. Homework thing I will take care. But thing is, you should do it. Okay. Next day, if any doubts are coming, you should do it. Assignments I'll give you. Okay, don't worry. I'll give you like n number of assignments. Okay, every concept next day or the same day only I'll give you the homework so that you'll practice it. Doubts next day you ask me.
Correct.
Okay, so that at least you'll get to know. Okay, this is what I need to do. Okay, or else if you do the same program whichever I am doing, then it's of no use. Okay, night you have to try something different. That so don't worry. Okay, Selenium will be easy. Okay, don't worry about the Selenium part. So by the time I complete the course, now you people should have been 80 to 90% confident in Selenium. If not 100%, then 90% you should be confident. Okay, out of 100 questions, I can answer 80 questions.
Um,
That yeah
quick question.
yeah.
Previously Selenium wasn't supporting the window-based application. Does it support window-based application nowadays?
No. Still web only.
Web only. Okay.
Only web. Only web. For
And
window
also,
based, again, we need to use any some third party tools and all.
so you'll give
Huh.
him the notes also?
Notes I'll give you. Don't worry about the notes.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever notes I'll decide, I'll give you. Okay. I'll write it and I'll give it to you. Okay. So on a daily basis, I'll be sending you the notes. Yeah. Any other queries?
Yeah, I think I don't have for now, but you onward you will have a lot of tons of questions. That's we can show.
That's fine. See, you ask me doubts, okay? Until unless you ask doubts, I'll never ever come to know whether you are understanding or not. So I expect a lots of doubts from your side. Okay. If doubts are not coming, that means either you are understanding everything or you are understanding nothing. Okay.
Yeah, you have to
So
take a lot of
I
you have to take a
exactly.
lot of
So
pain from me and from uh let me see her name Sailaja.
So, so I'm
then
the
that's fine.
troublemaker.
So we are the painful
From
person in
day
here.
one, that's fine. I want that. I want that actually. Simply, if I keep on teaching, I'll get bored. I
Okay, don't
want some doubts.
no worries, we'll make you happy.
Done.
I just wanted to let you know where I stand is I know we were given a week break between Java and Selenium, but this one week I
Huh.
am actually facing job market right now, and I was like loaded with job interview. I wasn't able to
Mhm.
spend much time on Java, so I didn't get to pick up as much as I needed to. I still need to pick up some more in Java,
Uh-huh.
so I
Uh-huh.
am still a
See
little
that that
behind.
that 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 problem will be there. Okay, it will be there. I told Nasi, you have to manage your life also, your kids, your job. Okay, and that too you will be busy on reading also, attending interviews also. Now so many things you are doing. Okay,
My one
now you
was
might not give. Huh.
my one was worse than that. It was really worse than that. Like I had literally worked 14 hours in a day, and out of this 14 hours, 10 hours I was in the meeting. No chance to
Mhm.
open the laptop. I was open. I had the work laptop, but I had no chance to open my even opening checking my emails. That
Mhm.
was my situation. And after that, dealing with the both teams in India because I have two offshore team and
Mhm.
maintaining the stakeholders in here. So I didn't get any chance at all. I had just taken low key yesterday for a couple hours. That's it.
I'm feeling so relaxed now because I thought I was the only one who did not study.
No, man. I
Were we able to open the file that they could send us? I wasn't able to.
so you have to unzip. I'm sorry. What was your question?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
same. We have to unzip.
I unzipped it, but somehow I wasn't able to look into. It was only showing fragments of his.
So you need to dig in the SRC folder. If you go in there and you can drag and drop from folder structure to the IDE that you are having, like create a project in the project, navigate to the SRC, and you can drag and drop from the folder structure to the SRC. It should be a copy. And I have done that way. Just one issue that I was having that because was using the package name, so I was just comment it out the package name, the first line, just comment it out. Your script should be fine when you're saving it.
I will give it a try to see her.
Okay.
Uh,
So, yeah,
so it is a day one Java class, right? Or Selenium?
Selenium.
So the Java is over?
Yeah, Java is over, I guess, for you.
Yeah, it was over last week.
Oh.
It's over, right? I don't know.
No,
That's
I
why.
joined it today, so I just have a go.
No worries. If you need
Uh,
help,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
yeah,
guess.
yeah. No, you enrolled only for Selenium.
Actually, I have done Java with Pratibha batch. I didn't do
Okay,
Selenium
Pratibha.
on that. Yeah. So I just
Done, done, done.
want to make sure that it is a Java, starting with
No,
Java.
no, it's a Selenium. It's a Selenium. It's a Selenium.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Then
you did Java with Pratibha, right? That's fine.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
this is
I
the
guess
day one,
then
right?
yeah, it's the day one.
Okay.
Okay, I guess half of you have done with Pratibha and half of you have done with
Vikas.
Vikas. Okay, done. Done. That's fine. Okay then. So from tomorrow we'll start then. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
So
anyone
try to
like to
and
the
one second. Just try to join after 5 minutes of the class. Don't join before that and wait for 5 minutes. Okay. I don't
okay,
want you people to waste your 10 minutes also. Don't join before 5 minutes. You can join after 5 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
So Shailaja and whoever is having issues to import the file from the zip to the IDE. If you guys having issues, just let me know. I'll try to write an instruction that how to do that. If you guys follow, should be fine. And I might provide some sort of screenshots as well in the email chain, so that could be helpful for you guys.
Sure.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mr.
if you could please do that, Masood, that will be helpful. Thank you.
You wouldn't get it tonight, for sure.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's 11 o'clock for us. We are ready to sleep.
Okay,
And
try to get to
and
the
one
East
more thing,
Coast,
just
guys.
Sorry.
If you guys have any opening, let me know. I'm trying
Yeah.
to move out to East Coast. I'm tired of Minnesota. It's
Oh,
damn
okay.
cold in here.
Oh, Michigan is like that as well. It's cold.
Oh, you are in Michigan? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not interested in Michigan.
that.
My brother is in
Uh,
Minnesota and he hates it too.
Negative 53 is the record
I know. I know.
Wow.
how much? Negative 53.
in Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Okay.
Celsius is around 45 or something. Negative 45 or
Okay.
something.
Yeah. Where are you located, Jyoti?
I'm in India. In Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, my all teams are in Bangalore.
Yeah, all our teams are in Bangalore only.
Yeah. Okay. So
Done. Okay. One more thing. Just drop your email IDs, everyone, so that it will be easier for me to send all the recordings and all,
Sure.
okay.
notes and all. Okay.
Let me ping you in the
Chat box only you ping.
suit.
Now today Salaja can sleep. Aram says she will sleep today. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure.
You sleep. Tomorrow we'll see.
And after 20 days, like you said, hopefully you can move it to 10 o'clock. Sorry, 9
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I get very sleepier on this time, so most of the time I miss half of the class and then I depend on the recording.
Are you also in East Coast?
Yes, I am. But
Oh,
this is the time I get very sleepy, so
yeah.
sometimes I fall asleep in the middle of the class and then
But
next day
seriously.
I understand. And I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning because my daughter's school bus comes at 6:20.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So there is a funny story. Like last month, 15th of the February, my team lead, like in the 13th of the February, my team lead was saying, okay, I'm leaving IBM and Medtronic both. And what I was the API tester by
Okay.
designation, and I was the happiest person working like 3 hours in a day, coming home, going to the office after everyone, getting home before everyone. And suddenly my QA manager said, okay, you gotta take care of the board project.
Yeah.
I tried my best, and finally 14th night at 11 p.m. they have scheduled a call with India and me. And trust me, I was sleeping. That was 2.5 hours call, and I was sleeping in the call. So whenever my name is called, I just wake up and say, hey, what's going on?
Jyoti, you will be sending recording daily, right?
Yeah. I'll be sharing you the link.
No, record
Okay.
like tomorrow you'll be sending recordings daily, right? Not from tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah.
From tomorrow. I'll be sending.
Okay.
Okay. I'll share that link of that recording every day so that you can see that.
Okay.
Uh,
Done that.
can you send
So
me the Java notes also, JP?
Java notes.
Yeah.
Java notes I won't be having.
Oh, okay.
Java notes. Pratibha didn't share the Java.
Yeah,
No, I
just
was in Pratibha's class, so she didn't share that, so I'm waiting for that. Can you just pass this message to Satya so that he can share it with us? So,
Okay. Okay. Done.
okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah. Okay then. So we'll continue then tomorrow.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Chalo. Yeah. Bye bye. Good night.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
good.